Okay, hey guys, I've got another Ubers battle here for you against Lily from Marriland. Now I've led with my Scarf Darkrai, which is much like a Scarf Gengar from OU, and she led with Wobbuffet, or he led. I'm not quite sure what gender they are. And Wobbuffet just sucks basically because now there's nothing I can do. If I Dark Pulse, he'll live and either Magic Coat me or Destiny Bond me for next turn. So I just go with Dark Void and hope I can just kind of stall him out for a while. Um, yeah, so I just do that. He wakes up and safeguards, which just really sucks. And now, basically, this is why Wobbuffet's so stupid and people shouldn't use him. Because, I mean, look, neither of us can do anything to each other, and we're just sitting here, and it's just stupid. So I get him to sleep again. Um, Obviously, this was another reason why I went with Dark Void, just because hopefully I can get some damage on him. If I can get him down to kind of 80% or something, then my next Pokemon should be able to just come in and destroy it. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with Dark Pulse and kind of prayed for a flinch or crit or something. Come to think of it, he probably couldn't have Mirror Coated it. I don't think it affects Dark types. But if he would have Destiny Bonded me, I would have just been dead. And yeah, basically this kind of stall thing just goes on for a while because I've got 16 PP, and I figure, oh, I'll just keep doing it. Eventually I'll struggle and I'll kill myself, and it'll all be good. And then finally he switches, which means I can swap. And yes, I've got a Vaporeon in Ubers because Vaporeon is that amazing. And now I'm pretty sure all it can do to me is like Grass Knot, which will only hit me at 60 base power. He goes with Blizzard, which I thought was a bit odd to be honest, but he's got Rain Dance, Rest, Blizzard, and probably a Water move. So at this point I know Vaporeon just completely walls this Manaphy. So I go with HP Electric, and at this point I thought he was just going to try and stall with Rest for ages, which would suck. But he goes to Heracross and takes the hits. And now I go over to Giratina because Giratina is just like the most epic physical wall around, and Heracross just can't do anything to him. I mean, look, 60 damage from Mega Horn, which is something stupid like a 12 hit KO or something like that. Now I go with the Dragon Pulse just because I was trying to scout what he was going to bring in, and he brings in his Vaporeon. So yeah, much respect for him using a Vaporeon in Ubers. And I know that once I've got a Calm Mind up, Ice Beam just bounces off me like that. It does practically nothing, and obviously I'm faster. Now he goes back to Wobbuffet, who's just stupid, and I know my Dragon Pulse, even with 6 Calm Minds, will only do about 70%ish, so I go for the Will-O-Wisp now to get some damage on him early on. And now I'm just going to start Calm Minding. It doesn't really matter if he Encores me, because I'm just going to keep Calm Minding for about another 4 turns anyway. And let Burn take its toll on Wobber while pumping up my stats, because Giratina's one of those Pokemon. It's very much like an Uber version of Suicune, who basically once he gets a few Calm Minds in, he just will not die to anything. And now obviously he's trying to Destiny Bond or Mirror Coat me or something, and I'm just sitting here Calm Minding. And see, this is why Wobbuffet fails. I mean, look, it's doing nothing, and I'm just creating an unkillable monster. Yeah, Giratina is probably one of the best Pokemon in the game, by the way. Just because, look, he's must be on something stupid, like about 700 special defense by now. And his special attack's going to be sort of 600-ish. Just because he's amazing. He's easily one of the best Ubers, in my opinion anyway. And Now I'm kind of thinking that he doesn't have a Darkrai here, which was really good, because that's probably one of my biggest fears. So yeah, he was just Destiny bonding me, which meant I couldn't attack. And then he sent in Hitmonlee, and I was a bit worried because I didn't know whether it might have some kind of mirror coat or something. So I went with Will-O-Wisp just to try and scout what it was going to do. Unfortunately, he uses Earthquake, which does nothing to me, because Giratina is amazing. So now I'm pretty sure it's safe to just Dragon Pulse him to death. I switched out to Manaphy. I just Dragon Pulse. And now at this point, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any counters to Giratina left. Just because obviously I haven't seen any so far. It goes back to Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet's on something like 45% now, so I know Dragon Pulse is an easy KO. Yeah, and basically from here on out, Giratina just kind of sweeps because he's awesome. Sends in Heracross. I know I pretty much wall it completely. Now he's got Toxic on a Heracross, which I think is kind of strange, but whatever. I've got Rest on my Giratina anyway, so it doesn't really matter about poison damage. He goes to Vaporeon. I just Dragon Pulse again. Ice Beam's probably going to do about 5 damage by this point. So, yeah, down in 1. And yeah, basically Giratina, there isn't really much that can stop it now. It only just Dragon Pulse again. Yeah, so obviously not much more is happening here. I've also got stuff like a Weevil and stuff on my team, but none of them ever actually get used in this match. Which kind of sucks. I wanted to try a couple of guys out. He Stone Edges me, does nothing. And now he survives on a Sash, which doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. Poison's actually doing more to me than he is at the moment. And now I just go with the Dragon Pulse to finish it off. So good game, Lily, well played. Much respect for using a Vaporeon, and Evil Eyes for using a dirty Wobbuffet. If you enjoyed that, guys, comment, rate, sub. Cheers for watching.